Hey there guys, yeah, welcome back to another Dirt 3 commentary. Sorry, I just had to mute my TV. But yeah, welcome back to another Dirt 3 commentary. This time I'm going over a Subaru Retrospect of their cars and what the team did for me as a kid. And Subaru have always been an iconic rally car. This is some footage of a 95 Subaru WRX. I think this is like a digital copy of the same car Colin McRae used to win the World Rally Championship for their team in 1995. Good on him. This car was used from 93 to 96, so there was a lot of development between those years, and it's still one of the iconic cars you see today. I've seen a couple of them driving around, mostly in this sort of fashion, but there's been a couple that have tried to make theirs look like the 22B, and it just doesn't look right at all in any way, shape or form. It could just be me. This car is the one that pretty much made the Subaru an iconic car for rally fans. I mean, before this there was the Subaru Legacy RS and the Subaru Leone, which were terrible cars. They really were. But Colin McRae started life rallying in the Legacy, and he just stuck with the team up until 2000, I think 2001 maybe. Don't quote me on that one, I'm just guessing here. But the formula has never changed from this period. It's always been four-wheel drive, it's always had a 2-litre engine, it's always had a turbo. And a big one at that. Produces lots of boost, produces lots of power. This is the FIA regulated one, because they wanted to prevent the Group B rally disaster happening again to this era of cars. And rightly so. I mean, the FIA were just covering their asses. They just wanted all the cars to produce less power, so they restricted the air intake. And what that does is basically chokes the engine a bit, making the power die down. But nonetheless, this car still moves today, and it still is one of the most iconic rally cars that you'll probably see on the roads today. Hopefully not as chucked around as this, because they are legendary cars in their own right. So yeah, and now we move on to the Group N rally car, which has been used in Dirt 2. And you can see the gold No Fear paint job, which was used by Colin McRae. I will be referencing him quite a lot, probably in this next bit, because what he did defied my imagination, defied what you could possibly do in real life. You know, in, say, a video game, you roll a car, you just carry on. You don't expect the car to die. Most rally drivers their cars die. But Colin McRae kept his foot in. In X Games 2006, he was coming up for the gold medal. That's why he still had the gold car. He won it last year, the year before, and he was trying to keep his gold car. So what he did, he was racing against Travis Pastrana in the 199 Subaru. He was in the newer Subaru, I believe. No, he was still in this one, but a different painted one. And he came down this hill. Colin McRae, he was up. He was up, and he was going to beat Travis Pastrana. But he came over the last jump a bit sideways, flipped the car, but it was a slow roll over, and that's what cost him the time. But Colin McRae didn't. He just started the car back up and put his foot down. He was about a tenth off the gold medal. That was gutting for me, but it just showed the true determination of a Scot that no one else can imitate or, you know, pretend to do. And I admire the man for that. He never gives up, even when his car is pretty much destroyed. And the boxer engine survived that as well. You know, when you turn an engine over, the oil kind of spills out, and that sort of stuff. But here we go. This is Travis Pastrana's car, an old car. He's working for not a works team, but an independent team now, in Subaru USA, I believe. This is the Subaru USA sponsored car, because in 2008, in the official WRC release, they retired from the WRC. They had a prototype for this car, which I think was the bare blueprints for this car. This was the car that they gave to the USA branch of Subaru, but they officially retired from the WRC in 2008, February 18th, 2008. They said we are no longer going to compete. I think that's pretty much when Citroën was taking over with Sebastian Loeb. That guy is a nutty Frenchman. He is mad. And when he gets it wrong, he gets so pissed off. But back to Subaru, because Subaru is a legendary car. It's always been a boxer engine, as I said. This car I haven't driven, but I'd love to get behind the wheel of one and see how it drives on the road. I've driven the Group N. The Group N is just a laugh to drive. I went to a track day with my friend. No, my friend's dad. And I just got my license. He said, "Yeah, do you want to have a go?" And I go, "Hell's yes." We were around Rockingham, and he probably shouldn't have let me because I went sideways quite a bit in the car. But it was okay. The boost kicked in, the wheels were spinning. Perfect car to drive. It's always nice to get that low burble of torque that you get from a boxer engine. It's fantastic to drive and see and hear. This is the new era. I've always liked the hatchback version of this car. My dad doesn't seem to like it very much, but I love it. It just means that it's the fastest hatchback under the sun. I mean, I don't think anybody's ever matched this. I know Mitsubishi tried to make a hatchback version of the Lancer, but it doesn't look quite as good as the Subaru. See me go wide a bit, hit the fence, but it's only a fence, it ain't gonna worry. Okay, the sponsors for this one are a lot younger. I mean, was it Pro Driver still back in this car? Barely. They've still got some development in this car, but it's being sponsored by DC Shoes, Subaru Team USA, and later on it'll be sponsored by Monster Energy Drink and stuff like that. So all the newer sponsors, and it will just bring a new era for the Subaru team. And yeah, well, that is my Subaru Retrospect. I hope you enjoyed. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Oh, and I've got to thank Travis Pastrana for letting me borrow his car. Hopefully I didn't wreck it too much. I try to be very careful, as you can see. It's quite difficult to drive a rally car, but take care guys, enjoy the rest of your day. This has been Crazy Cozzy.